Howdy folks, I hope you're well. What are we on now? I've lost count. Day 5, 6?
5 or 6, I think.
5 or 6 of lockdown. I hope you're managing to keep sane. You have to excuse any mess you can see in the background. Well, you can't really see any mess, but finally tackling and getting my office organised and sorted. Believe it or not, I hate mess, but I just haven't had time to sort it. Anyway, my able assistant Zandy, for those of you who don't know Zandy, this is my 16-year-old Zandy. His name's Alexander, but we call him Zandy. And our little further assistant, Louis, the Minpin as well. So, purpose of now is to go through part 2 of the auction that we are doing for little Charlie Gibson. First of all, thank you to everybody yesterday. Couple of things. One, we had like 15 people register while I was live. We had over 35 more people register after the video yesterday, and thank you to them people, and thank you to everybody that bid. We had some good bidding towards the end. Just so you know, if you're watching this and you're looking to bid tonight, if a bid is placed in the last 30 seconds of the finish of the auction, the bid gets extended by another 30 seconds. That's how it works to stop anti-sniping.
Might be 10 seconds.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right, Zandy. See, this is why I need Zandy. If a bid in the last 30 seconds gets placed, the bidding gets extended. No, that's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
The bidding gets extended anyway, all right, to stop anti-sniping. Thank you to everybody yesterday. Like I said, it raised £4,550 part 1 yesterday. And we are already at bidding wise, for this second part, we're already at £4,710. Now we have had a brand new late entry come in on part 2, which I'll tell you about in a little while. I really want to see this auction raise £10,000 for Charlie and his father. I'm sure we can do it. And again, thanks to everybody that bid yesterday. We've got a lot of people approved for this auction tonight. If you were approved for yesterday, you literally just have to click a button to view it today, and you're already ready to go. Any problems, let me know. I'm around all afternoon in between sorting this office out. So what I want to do is I want to go through the lots that we've got in part 2 for you. Now remember, this is a charity auction for Charlie Gibson. If you don't know about Charlie, a 2-year-old little boy up in Liverpool, and he in January got diagnosed with cancer, and he's got a tumour on his kidney. I said liver yesterday, I apologise. He's got a tumour on his. He had a tumour on. I think it was about, 12 centimetres by 9 centimetres. And he's had that tumour and removed. Kidney removed. So he had that happen 2 weeks ago nearly now. And he went home last Saturday, and the family's in 12 weeks of lockdown because of all of this stuff going on at the moment. And then he's backward and forward to hospital for chemotherapy. So the idea is this is to help him. Once he's better and he's rang that bell, this is going to send him somewhere nice or do something nice for him and his family. So that's what it's about. We know a massive amount of people in this sport are very generous, as displayed by all of the people that have put lots in, and equally people are generous in their bidding. So I want to go through the lots, show you what's on offer, and see how, one, you can benefit yourself by getting some good pigeons in your loft, and 2, you can help Charlie and his family as well. So I'm going to show you now what we've got going on, and you can see. So to look at these lots, you've got to go to rpiauctions.com. If you look, you'll see RPI auctions at the top. Go to RPI auctions. If you haven't registered yet, just simply register. Look out for an email you'll get within a few seconds. Click on the link in the email and you're good to go. And then all you have to do is accept the terms and conditions of the auction. That's it. Once you do that, you can start bidding. You have to just click that. I've read the terms and conditions. It's all standard terms and conditions. And then you will go back to the auction and you will see that you can then start. You're approved. You click on the auction and you will see that then you can start bidding. So I want to go through, like I said, I want to go through the lots with you so you can see what's on offer. We've got about 3 3/4 hours to go until these lots start finishing. And just something else is each lot finishes with a 2-minute delay, 2-minute gap, so that you've got all the chance you need to be able to look at what lots you want to bid on. So let's go first and look in the lot 1 of today. It's a young bird from Steve Fennick. We all know the Fennick, so no introductions needed. And Steve's offered a later bred young bird direct from their Vandenbolts, which is assured will be top class. Current bid at £250 with 16 bids on it at the moment. So there's your chance to get a Vanderbilt from Stephen Fennick. Then lot 2 is when the internet decides it's doing what it's doing. Lot 2 is from Bob Fennick. Again, the other half of the Fennick brothers. Bob has offered a young bird which will not fail to please in quality. Current bid at £100 there with 6 people bidding on it. Thank you to the Fennicks for offering to put into this great cause as well. Lot 3 is a very special one. From Kev Parsons. No pigeon bred this way has ever left his loft and will not be on offer in the near future. Mr. Fox is a top grandson of Greipel and Lady Greipel, which is a unbelievable daughter of Greipel herself. And you are well aware that Kev has some top class pigeons, and in this occasion he's offered a bird that's never been offered before. No pigeon ever this way bred has ever left this loft, and he's doing this for Charlie's auction. Now the bidding is at £550 and was 9 bids on it currently. Well worth every penny, and thank you to Kev for offering that uniquely bred pigeon. Let's just say hello to people that are joining in. Jack Berry, Wayne Conway, Neil's in, John Angwin is in, Nicky Grice, Kev Parsons, who we've just been talking about, is in. Chris Williams says, well done lads. Kev says, all right, Mark, I'm doing all right, thank you, Kev. Just been talking about your lot. Brian Gorton's watching and Steve Fennick's watching. I've just been through your lots as well, guys. So thank you to everybody watching. Lot 4 is from the Herbert brothers. Direct son of the national winner, Flory Borges. Herbert's family of around the decades. You know all about them. Don't need to tell you about them anymore. And he's offered none other than a young bird out of the 2019 Redcock direct from the winning national Florine Borges. So you've got a direct national winner of Florine Borges. It's a 2019 pigeon, so you can still breed out of it this year. That's currently at a steal of £130 with 4 bids on it. Go and check that lot out and you can see the breeding and you can see that you've got a direct son of a national winner from Herbert Brothers. That's a steal at the moment. Lot 5 is from Raf Herberts, from Joe's brother Raf, and we haven't got a lot of details on what Raf's offering, but you know that any pigeon that Raf offers for a charity auction like this is going to be top class. Current bidding at £110, and we've got 2 people bidding on that. There's a bargain to be had there in them last 2 lots, folks. Lot 6 is from Bart and Nancy Van Okel in Belgium. If you go to Belgium for long distance birds, this is the partnership that you should go to. They've got a really top team of middle distance, and they aim to compete between 600 and 800 kilometres. They have offered a young bird from their strong and resilient family of pigeons. Current bidding £80 for a steal. 4 bids on that. That pigeon will come over from Belgium as soon as it's able. I've had a few people asking about continental birds, how they come over. They'll be coming over via walkers as soon as walkers are able to start bringing pigeons over from the continent again. Thank you again to Bart and Nancy for that offer. Lot 7 is from Eddie Grujons in Belgium as well. This is a young bird of Cannibal 548 from the Super Mealy. Check out the pedigree on this lot and you'll see the class that's in it. And this is the pigeon it's bred out of. Well worth a bid from Eddie, and thank you very much to Eddie for it. I'm going to show you the pigeons.
I look at the pedigree as well.
The pigeon of Super Mealy here. Look at the results. Cannibal 548. And these are this is the pedigree of the pigeon itself. Have a look at that. You can go and study that. Go to rpiauctions.com and you can see what's in the breeding. And that's Sun 39 as well. You'll see all of these in the pedigree of the pigeon itself. So thank you to Eddie for donating this special lot. £170 with 11 bids on it so far. Again, top class pigeon at very good money, and again, all for a good cause. Lot 8 is 2 young birds from Tom Scott. These 2 young birds are offered from any pigeon of Tom Stockwell. Check out the pigeons Tom has and take your pick from the Stockwell he's offering young birds from. Tom's offering 2 young birds from any of his pigeons. And you can see here, this is Champion Guernsey's Girl, Gordy's Girl, Durham Dazzler, National Keratin Boy, and Lady 100. You got the pick 2 of birds out of any of Tom's Stockwell. Thank you to Tom for this. That's a steal at £100 at the moment with 6 bids on it. 2 young birds out of any of Tom's stock pigeons. Nicky Grice says top quality birds. Kyle Douglas has just joined. Welcome, Kyle. So that's lot 8. Lot 9. 2 young birds from Brecon Loft. Super donation for Charlie Sale. A pair of youngsters from Brecon Loft. Direct children of Marty when paired to granddaughter of the Racket. We all know about the Racket pigeons. You saw how much one of Sean Hunt's pigeons went for yesterday. Have a look at the photos. Have a look at what's on offer. And you've got direct children from Marty when paired to a granddaughter of the Racket. And you not only got 1, you've got 2 in there. Current bidding £170, 13 bids on that. Again, good value at the moment with 3 hours, 57 minutes to go. Lot 10 is from Darren May Pigeons. Super pigeon offered here. Grandchild of the super size Superman. Superman is a son of Rosie's when paired to Spinique. Have a look at that. There's 2 pigeons here from Darren May. That's the first one, lot 10. And excuse me a second. And then you've got lot 11. Sorry, let's go here. So you've got 11. Oh no, tell a lie. Ignore me there. It's 1 young bird from Darren May. There was going to be 2, but there's 1. This is it. There's no lot 11, guys. Just so you know, I forgot my own stuff for a minute. So lot 10, 1 young bird from Darren May. Okay. Then we skip to lot 12. This is a young bird from Jeff Hall. For any of the American flyers out there, Jeff is offering a young bird from the best of the Caldwell Van Reet. So if you're watching in the US now and you think, well, I can't justify the cost of bringing any of these pigeons over, then here you go. Lot 12 is your chance, if you're in the US or Canada, to get a young bird out of the best of the Caldwell Van Reets that are in the US. Jeff Hall's offering. There is no bids. It's one of the few pigeons that's got no bids on it. Current bid is 0. You can get that pigeon for £50, which at the moment is equivalent of about $60 from Jeff Hall in the US. So for any of you US and Canadian guys watching, have a look at lot 12, and thank you to Jeff for the offer. Lot 13, young bird from Tom Fagan in Ireland. It's currently at £150 with 10 bids. Tom's offering an April bred young bird out of his top quality Blancart Sprint pigeons. Thornhill Lofts, Ireland, home of the Michelle and Claude Blancart Sprinters. Breeder winners year in, year out. He's offering a direct youngster from Val 96 when paired to Blue Diamond, your #1 breeding pair. 5 Federation winners in 2019 Tom Fagan had. He's offering this 1 young bird from Val 96 and Blue Diamond. Currently £150 with 10 bids on it. Thank you to Tom Fagan for your very kind offer. Lot 14. We've just been talking about Claude and Michelle Blancart. This is a pigeon that's direct from Claude and Michelle Blancart. Remember when I said these pigeons are in Belgium or Holland? They will come over as and when we can due to travel permissions that get lifted as and when they get lifted. They're offering 2 young birds from Claude and Michelle Blancart. See the young birds in the nest now, and then check out the parents' photos and the pedigrees of the pigeon. Let's have a look at these photos. These are the parents. These are the babies. Obviously, that was a week or so old ago now, but there you can see what you're dealing with. Well worth a look. Have a look at these. Have a look at the pedigrees of the parents, and you'll see what you're dealing with. So there's your chance to get 2 young birds direct from Claude and Michelle Blancart in Belgium. Currently £120 with 8 people bidding on them at the moment. And thank you to you guys for offering and contributing. Now we've got one, and this to me is a steal, a real steal. And considering where this money's going to, it needs to be a lot more money. Lot 15 is 1 young bird from Mark Evans, direct from a national winner. Young bird bred by Mark Evans. Mark's offering a direct 2020 bred bird on his first national winner, Leading Light, when paired to top breeding hen Elisa Joy. So here's your chance to get a young bird direct from Mark Evans out of a national winner. Currently 10 bids on it, and only it's £130. I expect to see that go for more. Get your bidding now on lot 15 to get a direct young bird out of a national winner from Mark Evans. Don't need to say any more about that. Have a look at the photos, have a look at the pedigrees, get your bids in on lot 15. Lot 16 is 4 young birds from Tumley Lofts. James, one of the nicest guys around. Don't know him that well, but whenever I have spoken to him physically online, he's always a pleasure, and him and his wife. James has offered a kit of 4 young birds available in April from his outstanding team of Leon Boars. 4 young birds from Tumley Lofts, £140 with 10 bids on it at the moment. Don't need any introduction to Tumley Lofts. You know they're a family stud. They always try and do their best for people in the sport, and this is why they're offering 4 young birds. Lot 16 to Charlie's cause now. Lot 17 is direct 1 young bird from Neil Gibson, Charlie's father. And Charlie's father's putting a young bird in from his stock loft. The young bird is a great-grandchild of Kittle, and you can see all of the details there. Now, you can see the pedigrees, you can see the photos. It's £100 at the moment with 6 bids on it. It needs to be more money, and that's Charlie's father obviously contributing into the auction to give something back as well. Thank you very much to Neil for that. Lot 18 is a direct from Dirk Vandenbolt, 2019 bird, so ready to breed. You can get some birds out of it already. Dirk stood up to the plate and offered a pigeon direct from his own lofts. This is a 2019 pigeon. Remember, you can still breed out of this year. Think about that for a minute. It's currently £650, so I ultimately out of a lot of people's reach, and that's fine. But for those of you who can and do want a Dirk Vandenbolt, Dirk has selected his 2019 especially for Charlie's auction. Check out the pedigree, check out the info, and have a look now. 16 people bidding on that as well. Now, for any of you that can't afford to buy any pigeons at the moment, we get that. I understand. It's weird times, to say the least. Tough times for a lot of people. But if you just want to help Charlie, and we've had quite a few people doing this, if you just want to help Charlie and you just want to donate a couple of pounds, £1, 2, maybe a £5, if you want to do that, you can simply PayPal Charlie's dad, Neil, at a gift 4 with the number 4, so a gift number 4 Charlie at gmail.com. To send £1 or 2 or a £5 or whatever it is you can afford realistically, if you want to just make a small donation. We don't want people thinking it's all right. I can't afford to bid on any birds at the moment. Like I said, we all know tough times are happening all around. But if you just want to make a nominal donation, every pound counts, guys, to make this whole horrible situation better for Charlie. If you want to donate £1 or 2, a gift for the number 4 Charlie at gmail.com on PayPal, and that will be very much appreciated. Going back to the lots. Lot 19 is a bit of a different one. This is a bird, of course, it's a pigeon, but it's a venture pigeon in Who Dares Wins One Off Race 2020. If you buy any venture pigeons from Gary, they're £200 each. if you can get for them. This is one venture pigeon selected by Gary for Charlie's auction in this year's Who Dares Wins race. Like I said, it's a £200 value. That's what you would have to pay to get one of these. It's currently at £170 with 10 bids on it. Remember, there's a £100,000 guaranteed prize pot for the race this year, with £40,000 going to the first prize. £170 there. Thank you to Gary for donating. Your chance to get one venture bird into Who Dares Wins race this year. The next lot, lot 20, young bird from McKee and DeCosta Smith, same way bred as the Miracle. The Miracle was the first Open Northern Classic from Carrollton young bird race 2019. This is out the stock loft, the Gabby van der Beely lines. The partnership are going places. They're really on. This young bird that they're offering now is the same way bred as their 2019 Northern Open Classic winner, the Miracle. Currently at £130. Got to be said, that's a steal at the moment with 6 bids on it. Lot 20, thank you to McKee DeCosta Smith. And that pigeon needs to go for more money because it's well worth it. Lot 20, I know a few people have got their eyes on it for good reason. Lot 21, one young bird from Stephen Gildier, grandchild of Solo Warrior. Currently at £130 with 9 bids on it. Fantastic young bird offered by Stephen Gildier. This pair is going together, especially for Charlie, and are both exceptional pigeons. This young bird is a grandchild of John Crean's Solo Warrior. Current bidding £130. Thank you to Stephen for your very kind donation. And that's lot 21. A grandchild of John Crean's Solo Warrior. Lot 22. It's from Dave Bradshaw. Big thank you to Dave for his donation to Charlie's sale. Pair of young birds from his best breeders. All pick of the loft. The winner's bidder's choice. Dave has won 4 BICC times with his Crockett Rockets, and the Crockett Rockets have won it twice, and they've won over 60 first prizes. You've got the pick of the loft from Dave Bradshaw. Current bid at £180. 3 people bid on so far. Thank you, Dave. There is a bargain. Lot 23 from Philip Bowl. Great offer of a later bred 2020 young bird from the NIPA Open winner, national winner from Philip Bowl for Charlie Sale. Sire is Philippe, first Open NIPA Dam is Golden Lady Super Breeder. The sire is a Leo Hermans Van Herk. The dam is a Petrus Gertz. And we'll lay in the next few days. This was about a week ago. All right. From Philip Bowl, £150 currently with 11 bids on it so far. Lot 24, special one here. 2 young birds from Carl Donnelly at Jackpot Lofts. Carl's a big supporter of anything charity. Big one loft race guy. Got one of the best setups I know. One day I'd like a setup like his, but in the meantime, it's a special donation from Carl. Carl was originally putting 1 bird in, but he's upped the ante and put 2 in. This will be from the magical pairing of the direct staff and Lambrex. This pairing has been responsible for 8 first prizes when together, and the winner can pick from a red or a blue pied in the nest now. What a great offer. Have a look at that. That's currently at £350 with 18 bids on it. It's had some action this morning, this, for a very good reason. Super breeding there. 8 first responsible, same way bred. Thank you to Carl again. Lot 25 is from Adam Moran. Cheap pigeon here. Adam is kindly offered 1 young bird from his Northwest Combine winner. Northwest Combine winner. He's had fed positions in the Widner's Fed. He's paired to one of his best hens who topped the Fed, and also first Sextian in the Northwest Nance, being 6 open. She's bred from Adam's Fed winner, and countless prizes have been earned. Check out the details on that. That's 1 cheap pigeon. That's a young bird from a Northwest Combine winner. Thank you, Adam. Much appreciated. There's only 1 bid on that at the moment for 50 quid. So come on, guys. Lot 25, get some action on that. Lot 26 is from John Angwin, who's tuned into this broadcast. I think he's still here. Dean McKee, welcome to the live broadcast. I can't see everybody that's joined, so if I don't shout your name out, it's because I'm only monitoring one of the channels that we're broadcasting on at the moment. Say hello if you want, and I will see everybody's comments. And thank you to everybody that's tuned in. So, what we've got next is we've got 26, lot 26, one young bird from John Angwin, a grandchild of Kittle. John's a big supporter of charities, and John's donation is a grandchild of Kittle from the new young Kittle, son of Kittle when paired to a granddaughter of Pitbull 777. Making the Orkster for auction, a grandchild of Kittle and a great-grandchild of Pitbull 777. Bidding's currently £350, £55, which is cheap for a grandchild of Kittle. I know people that have paid over £1,000 for them. There's currently 21 bids on there at the moment, and John would like to see this pigeon go for more because ultimately it's helping Charlie. Go and check out lot 26, grandchild of Kittle from John Angwin. Spent a lot of money on these pigeons, John has, and let's get as much money for Charlie. That's lot 26. And lot 27 is a one young bird from Roman Klein in Holland. These guys smashed the records and stayed for 30 years. The most recently coming first, second, seventh NPO from Pointes, 290 miles with 39,000 pigeons. Let's say that again. They've smashed records that have stood for 30 years and recently coming first, second, seventh NPO National Pointoise. 290 miles from 39,000 pigeons. That's amazing. Frank Klein has offered one summer-bred bird at the stock loft. This young bird will be direct from the 771 White Lightning. Currently £225. You can see why it is. What a good-looking pigeon Quicksilver is. My kind of looking pigeon, that. I know people say about grizzles and whatever, but I love a grizzle. And look at that grizzle pigeon. What a stunning pigeon he is. Hey? Wow. Lovely. That's lot 27 from Roman Klein, Holland. £225 with 11 bidders on it at the moment. I told you we had a late entry. Only today, this late entry. Wait till the internet connection decides what it's doing. In the meantime, quick swig. Now, this is a late entry. This was only added a couple of hours ago, right? Steve Golding saw our advert. Let me just give a quick special mention, actually, to the British Homing World. Steve Golding saw our advert in the Homing World, and thank you to the editor of the Homing World and the British Homing World team. I cheekily said to Ian Evans last week, I said, I'm doing this auction. Do you think the Homing World will put us a free advert in? Speak to the editor. He said, I'm sure they will. Spoke to the editor, and sure enough, they got us a full-page advert in for this charity auction. So a big shout out to everybody at the British Homing World and to the editor and all of the staff for supporting this auction. It was much appreciated. And as a direct result of that, obviously we don't know who's bid on it as a result of seeing it in the Homing World, but as a direct result of it getting in the Homing World for free, because it's for charity, Steve Golding saw the advert and wanted to put a young bird in to support the charity. Got added a couple of hours ago. Let's tell you about it now. Steve's offering a very special youngster in aid of Charlie. It's bound to be top class. This loft has won at all levels, including national, with a famous family of Van Loons and others. Steve's not only won at all levels, but he's also bred birds not to compete, but to win for others at two. The sire is Belgium 58, BLG 58, winner of 5 first prizes. The dam is a direct Hardy Kruger, breeding 2 first, open Amal and gold rings in 1 year. So let's say that again. The dam is a Hardy Kruger breeding 2 first Amals and Liverpool Amal gold ring in 1 year. This hen's been a daughter of Black Power and Dwar, making this hen a full sister of Hardy Kruger's Black Pearl. That's some class right there, folks. Now, we only put this on literally, I don't know, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Already 5 bids on it, £200, and you can see why. That's lot 28, late bidder coming in. Thank you to Steve Golding for offering it. And again, thank you to the Homing World for letting Steve to be able to offer it. They are the lots for tonight. Bidding starts to end at 7 o'clock. If I show you what I mean, the first lot, finishes dead on 7 o'clock. The second, 2 minutes past 7. The third, 4 minutes past 7, so on and so forth. Right? So, you've got, what have you got? You've got 3.5 hours to go and have a look. Get registered on RPIauctions.com. RPIauctions.com will get you registered. Simply, let me show you what you need to do in case you're not registered. You need to click here, create account. Fill in the simple information. Create your account. Agree to the terms and conditions. Create your account. That will then fire an email off to you. Go and check your email. I had a couple of people not got the emails. If you don't happen to get your email, message me or call me and I can get you activated. Once you've got your email, you just need to accept the terms and conditions on this specific auction and then you are good to go. Once you are logged in, it's dead easy to bid. Let me show you how easy it is to bid. You click on the auction. Lot 1 here. You're approved. It will offer you the chance to bid on the next bid increment. So it's already at £100, place a £100 and £10 bid, or enter your maximum bid. You can add it to your watch list so you can easily see a list of pigeons that you're interested in. If you click on 110, it'll ask you to confirm, it'll put it in. It'll tell you if you've the high bidder or not at the moment. You can put your maximum bid in here, just simply enter in the pound amount and hit confirm. This system is pretty good, if I'm honest, and it instantly refreshes. You can see it as soon as the bids come in. I mean, the system's great in that one day I want to do live auctions, so we have actually in-room auctions and online combined and all of that good stuff. But that's how it works. Go and register now, and let's do our very best in this part 2 auction for Charlie. Like I said, £4,450 raised yesterday. I would love to see this do £10,000 in total for Charlie and his family. Again, thank you to everybody that's contributed. Thank you to everybody that's bid. And again, if you can't afford to bid on any of these pigeons at the moment, then that's absolutely fine. Because we know we're in weird times at the best and tough times at worst for a lot of people. So if you can't and you just fancy donating £1 or £2 or maybe a £5, you can PayPal Charlie's father Neil at agiftforcharlie@gmail.com. That's a gift for the number 4 Charlie@gmail.com. Send £1 or £2. Use friends and family on PayPal so that PayPal don't take their cuts, and just send £1 or £2 as a donation. If you can't afford, we understand. If you can't afford to bid on any lots at the moment. Thank you again to everybody. It means a lot. I'm going to be doing another live video about a big syndicate that we have just launched. A 30-bird syndicate for the Who Dares Wins race this year, 2020. A 30-bird syndicate. I posted it on my Facebook earlier, but I'm going to be doing a video about it later. I've already got some interest in it as well. And again, let's get as much money coming in for Charlie and his family. Again, the support you guys have given is amazing. Let's just catch up on some comments before we go. Frank Klein's watching online. Great, Neil. Dean McKee's watching. David Redmond's watching. Dave Redmond says he's bid 135 for the Herbert's bird. Good choice. And Neil says thank you. This is a message from Charlie's father. Thank you so much to everybody involved. Guys, times like this, we all need to pull together. Can you imagine? I mean, I've got my little one here. He's 16 now. I can't imagine him being 2 years old or at any age having cancer. I can't imagine. The best thing we can do is help. And that's what we're doing here. And again, thank you very much. 7 o'clock, RPIauctions.com for part 2 of the Charlie Gibson auction. And just in case anybody's watching who did bid and win yesterday, within about an hour of the auction finishing tonight, you will get an invoice email to you for all of your winning bids, and I will be sending an email out with all the payment details to be able to pay directly to Neil, Charlie's father, for this good cause. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you soon. Have a good rest of your Sunday.